Hello and welcome to American Truck Simulator. This is going to be episode 6. We're going to continue on with our quest to complete some money and get our shops under road. In the last episode we made some deliveries to Winnemucca, but since then I've had some issues with my mods, so my truck has been reset back to our home base in San Francisco. So with that, we're going to check the job market, look at the bank. Let's go over the bank real quick to look at our finances. I'm looking at about $6,000 in account credits right now. We have $110,000 taken out in loans, and we're paying about $2,176 a day to take care of those loans. With that, we're reset. Like I said, we're back in San Francisco, so let's take a look at the freight market and see what we can find. So as we are in San Francisco, our best run looks like it's going to be to Oxnard for about $5,300. Have we been to Oxnard? I don't believe we have. San Diego, Oxnard, we have not. I can go to Stockton. That's a pretty short run. Haven't been to Stockton. We can go to Fresno. The bulldozer to Stockton will pay the bills barely. We can go down to Santa Cruz. She'll pay the bills. I'd like to see some money come in, so we're looking at the top three. Sure, let's just go to Oxnard. That sounds like a good run. So as I said, we are here at our shop. Start our truck up. And with San Francisco, the traffic is always a nightmare. Almost always a nightmare. Decided to jump up on my computer desk, so that's making things a bit more intriguing. Run this route several times before through the city. Yes, I know. I blame that ticket on the cat. I just can't see around him. It's not going to help us in our quest. Don't you pull out. You son of a monkey. That was awful rude of him. Let's just pull right out in front of the big truck. Let's see what happens. That was wonderful. Oh, now we're heading down to the warehouses to collect up our cargo and get that underway. like we're almost there to picking up the trailer. If I have some long videos this next couple of weeks, it's because I've got jury duty, so I may not be able to get a video out every day of the week, but I will do the best I can to accomplish that. And get that as well as I can. So we've made this pickup here at this place almost every time we've been in San Francisco so far, so we know this pickup joint pretty well. Let's go ahead and find our trailer. We're going to take that pressure tank to the chemical shop in Oxnard. And it happens to be right here. Let's hook that sucker up and let's get on the road. Well, actually, let's check the map and see what we can find for the route. I'm pretty sure the route is one we haven't taken before. We are going to go down Highway 1 all the way to Oxnard through Santa Cruz. Looks like a winner. Let's go ahead and take it. And we are off and running. So this may take us a little longer to make our delivery this time around because we're taking Highway 1, so some of those corners can be pretty sharp and treacherous, so we'll probably not be running the speed limit the entire way just because it can be intriguing to do so. Well on our way to making a little bit of money on this run, and then work on getting that other debt paid off, get that other loan out of the way. Once we can start knocking them loans down, we can start getting our new shop and work credit towards that and get that straightened up, which will also allow us to make more revenue and money, which I'm really excited about. Because then when we get other drivers, we won't be the only ones solely making money to pay for all these debts, which will be a tremendous help to the bottom line. But as it stands, we're the only ones doing it, so we'll just keep it going. And some of these hills are going to be quite stiff to climb, so it's going to be an interesting run. It is pretty country out here because we'll be running along the coast on Pacific Coast Highway 1 for most of this delivery, so we're going to get really good scenery this trip. But like I said, these hills are going to be the challenge to our gameplay today. Lighting is spectacular in these tunnels. I really like how you get that ribbed roof feel, like it's actually a true structure. And there's the ocean. Good old Pacific. So I told you it was going to be a pretty run. but the speeds might be coming to a little bit of a challenge. So here we are, just zooming down the coast. You got good detail on the sand, great detail in the sun. Rolling on down the road. It's a pretty peaceful run. There's not won't be a lot of traffic on this road, and it'll be pretty quiet the entire time as far as extra. Although I will have to find a place to rest. So we need to keep our eyes open for that. We might actually see a place right up ahead. Let's go to grab the map real quick. Yes, I can take a small detour and take a nap. Or I can wait till I get down to Santa Cruz. It might be better to wait till Santa Cruz. I think I will. Because that's probably a pretty small and narrow road, which will be really slow. So we're just a little bit inland. Yes, I know I'm tired, but let's get to Santa Cruz. We can do this. I see one of my mods hasn't taken. So I may have to actually try and reload them and see if I can get that to work. We did make Santa Cruz. Now, where is that sleepy place? It's going to be on the second corner. Okay. We can do this. It will not be a problem. Nice Range Rover. So now we're going to drive through downtown Santa Cruz here. Not one of the cities I'm too familiar with in the area, so I can't necessarily speak to the quality of the graphics and the proper buildings. But I would expect to see a surf shop in Santa Cruz. I'm not surprised by that. Volvo. I've got to see what's going on with mods to see how come the details aren't there. I may actually have to restart the game to fix that, so we will look into that for the next episode. I am on the Steam version, or I should be on the Steam version, which will let me get the Steam mods, or at least let me get the workshop mods, which will help keep the items up to date. So we have the newest versions of everything running at a time. We're gonna ignore the sat nav for a minute, satellite navigation, so I can come in here and take my nap. And then we'll get back onto the quest here shortly. Let's take a nap, and I will see you in a little bit. Our bills just went through. Now let's get this sucker turned around, and we'll get back on the road. Back to making some money. The other advantage of this little detour is we managed to get a little more road explored. Make sure no one is coming. Pull out a little bit. Apparently there's a bump in the road right there. And here we go, continuing the progress. Back onto the little narrow roads that we're driving all the way down to the city on the way to Oxnard. I'm gonna have to get some fuel. I'm gonna have to stop at the next gas station and get some fuel. I just noticed that. That could cost us. Switchbacks too, so we're going to use a lot climbing up and down these grades. And it is really, really dark up here. Wow. Might actually have to turn the high beams on if I don't blind myself. But we'll definitely have to stop at the very next gas station we see, which I think is right up ahead. Pop into the map really quickly and make sure. There is a gas station right there. We are going to stop at it and top off, or at least get us enough to get going. city proper for Oxnard. Let's top this tank off so we can get this delivery done. Alrighty. We got the life essentials for this truck. No one's coming. Let's continue on down the road. We should be really close to the delivery, so this shouldn't hurt us too much. And beyond that, looks like we're going to have a nice clean run this week, relatively speaking. No accidents with the truck, but we did get a speeding ticket or two. Which was kind of my fault. Looks like we're just making delivery just outside the city proper. But wow, on the coast it gets very, very dark. I do apologize for the super darkness of this particular episode, but it is what it is. Truckers cannot always choose their delivery times. Uh-oh. What happened? I think we hooked the trailer. There we go. Might have just caught the edge of the very edge of that wall. I don't know why it's taking us down such a narrow road, but it's what my navigation says I need to do, so that's what we do. Oh, some street lights. That will help me locate things so much better. But it looks like we're driving right along the beachfront here in Oxnard, California. Kind of an interesting thing to be doing. Need to watch that speed. And then we left the little beachfront, so now we're back in total darkness. Pretty steep hill there. Down the road, absolute darkness. I'm sure no one is coming. Pull out wide and then turn the other way. It's got us driving the craziest route today. Such a long trailer. narrow one-lane roads. It's really going to test our skills today. This road's got a speed limit of 25, so it's pretty hairy. But you can see the different types of concrete and asphalt that are on this road. That's kind of neat. Maybe we're going up here to this light. It looks like a trailer park. I don't see how this is the shortest route. No, that's another rest stop. Well, on the plus side, at least we won't have to take this particular road the next time we come up this direction. Looks like some pretty heavy switchbacks right up here. So I'll take it nice and easy through here. For some reason my headset cut off just a second ago. Okay. Some really tight switchbacks. But I did see our destination is in view, so we aren't too far from it. We won't make this yet. Our chemical plant. Line up on the gate. And there's our delivery point. Gentlemen, we have made it. And with that, we'll shut everything down, detach the trailer, and make our delivery. We did get a perfect delivery, netting ourselves about $5,300 and a decent amount of experience. and it gets us close to being able to almost pay off our next loan. So with that, I will go ahead and call that a good episode, and we will pick it up here next time in Oxnard. Until then, enjoy your trucking.